Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Crazy Marcus here with the man, the myth, the legend, Frank the Stag. How are you, mate?
Where is he?
Right
You know
here.
that.
How are you?
I'm very good, mate. In fact, I
Brilliant.
always say the same thing. Awesome to the max. How are you?
It's a tap, but I mean,
This is
it's
where I'll now
mad.
interview him, all right? Surprise for the channel, yeah? I'm only joking,
Don't worry. So, you're successful. Like, how you done it?
Everyone expects a very short answer, right? Like there's some secret sauce. But I'm 53 years of age, and the success has been literally from the moment I popped out to now, making the right decisions, hard work, working smart. They're the two ingredients, people. Work hard, work smart. If you can do the two of those things together, you've got a really good chance of getting where you want to go in life. If you can only do one of them, then it can be a bit bumpy. You can work smart, but not work hard, and you're not really necessarily going to get too far. But you do it the other way, it's the same. But if you work hard and smart, and that's it. And it's all about, I think some people are just designed to be successful.
Probably.
Being honest. And the other secret ingredient as well is be around the right circles of people. And if you're not around the right circles of people, what you need to do is get rid of the ones that are the wrong people. You might, so in other words, sometimes if you're alone, it's better than being around the wrong people.
True.
Yeah,
Good one.
100%, mate. That's how I did it.
Good one.
Yeah.
So, slight story here. As many of you may not know, Sue's granddad, who were quite rich, drove around in tons of nice cars, Ferraris, Rolls Royces.
Very proud of him.
Even grew up with the Cray twins, and I mean, you yourself, you drive the nice cars. Like, what's it like? Because I mean, I've never experienced something like that. Never really been in a nice car, but must be amazing.
He will do though, right? I will take him out for a run round in a Ferrari,
After
right?
to drink later
It's
on.
done, right? I will. I'll sit you there and I'll scare you, all right? But no, I won't. Driving a nice car, what's it like? I totally recommend it.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
You weren't expecting that answer, right? I recommend it 100%. Do it.
I mean,
Make sure you're not robbing it though.
Nothing like it. I mean, I've been up in a Merlin helicopter, been on HMS warship, like just something you've only get a chance to do once in your life. Just take chances.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing is enjoy your life, because you only get one, right? You only get one life. And if things are hard, just keep going. That's what these tattoos are all about, right? This tattoo here and this tattoo. All my tattoos have got meanings, right? This is for my son. My son loves the Hulk, right? Hence the BMW, the Hulk, right?
You were going to ask about that.
This one here, all right? This one is, this is Jade, and this is Iron Man, because she always says I'm an Iron Man, right? And we really are. If you watch the Iron Man films, they really are a love story. And it really is very similar to my life with Jade. This is my brother, all right? Thor, because he's a big guy, right? Let's put it like that. Now, this one that I was talking about here, this is the one that I was talking about, right? This one represents, it's a bit strange, but this one represents the machine that is inside us that we don't know is there. But trust me, it is there, and you know how you know it's there? Because something gets you through, right? You've had hard times, you've had bad times, and somehow you just get through it. It's that inside you that just will not let you fail. It will not let you give up. It just keeps going, mate. Even when you're tired, stressed to the max, it pushes you.
I mean,
so just remember, it's in there, right? It's
I
in there.
guess I could say that with me rose on the shoulder, like mate of mine died of terminal heart cancer, so like, because of Rose, like she were Italian, so it's like the big rose me beads sort of thing, and it's just there like to sort of remind me of her, but also sort of say, well, like, keep going, like she wants you to be successful, just work hard, push through it.
And it's very true as well, you know, it's like your guardian angel. But you know, sometimes your guardian angel is inside you. You just don't give it credit, mate. You don't give it credit, you know. You have to remember you're a very special person, you know. And the only person, well, not the only person who'll ever let you down, because it's going to happen a lot, right? But the only person that's important as to letting you down is yourself.
exactly.
If you let yourself down, you're finished. If you keep
Precisely,
going,
guys.
mate, the others don't matter. Well, see you later. You know.
Wise words, words to live by.
But you're doing great, guys. You're doing great. Really proud of you as well. You know?
Cheers.
Your
Much
content,
appreciated.
the effort you put into it. You know, incredible, mate. You have to keep it up.
Main question, if you could go back to when you were like a young lad, a kid, what would you tell yourself?
Do you know what I'd do? I wouldn't really say anything. I'd keep my mouth shut. I wouldn't say a word. That's the truth. Because I was on a live, right? I was on a live, on a TikTok live, not long ago. It was last year. And I remember I got a phone call, right? And I said to Jade, will you take over my live for me for a moment? And this is true, by the way. So I dashed off on the phone. When I came back, I carried on my live. Now, later on that night, right, now this is true, later on that night, I was editing. I downloaded the whole live. It was about an hour and 30 minutes worth of a live. It was a lot to go through, right? As I was skipping through, because normally I skip through to the bits where people are like, Frank and all that, you know? So I went through all those bits, and I literally just went through those, and I saw a bit of the video where I saw Jade, and she looked beautiful. Stunning. So, no, I'm being serious. So I stopped, and I just pressed play, because it was just her. That was the bit where I handed her the phone. And I am crazy about her. I love her so much, right? But here's the point. When I'd zapped off to go and do my phone call, somebody had asked that exact question. Honest to God, they asked that exact question, right? And they said, what they said on the question was, Frank, if you could go back, is there anything you would change if you could go back and be young Frank again? She answered it for me. And do you know what, right? It shows how together we are, because it registered to me like a train hitting me, right? I listened to what she said, and I'll tell you what she said. She said, well, if Frank was here, she would say the same thing as what I'm going to say to you. He wouldn't change a thing. He wouldn't change one thing. He'd do exactly the way he's done it, even the painful bits, the hard bits. He'd go through it all again, because if he changed one detail in that journey, we may never have met. And that's the answer. Wouldn't change a thing, mate. Because meeting her is the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. The money is irrelevant. It's all about being happy, and she's such an amazing person. I love her so much. So that should answer your question.
Brilliant.
Bit of a long answer, but
Don't worry.
that is
Don't worry.
100% true.
It's a great reason.
Yeah. So how did they meet? Come on.
Yeah, how did you guys meet?
Through work. We met through work. Jade, another interesting story actually. I'm full of interesting stories. Jade came to an interview, which I forgot about, to be honest.
Whoops.
And yeah, she met me at the gate. She was at the gate. I was leaving the office, and I'm here for an interview. So I was like, oh, okay. So we sat down. We talked for about an hour, and we got on really well. She started working with us as a rep, and based, cut long story short, very historic moment coming up. We chatted. She started working as a rep. Didn't really see much of her for about the first 6-7 months. I was in the office a lot. She'd be out. And then one day I got a phone call saying it was a bit of an emergency. One of the reps was in hospital, and she wasn't very well, and that she'd been spiked. So I said, well, who's that? And they said, well, Jade. I was like, it wouldn't have mattered who it was. I wasn't happy, because I hate bullies. And so I turned around and went, oh, right, okay. I said, really? And I was told that it was one of the reps that did it. So now I'm fucking fuming, excuse my language. I'm not happy about that, because I'm not going to put up with that. How you doing, guys? You all right, guys? How are you? So this is what happened. I said, I want to arrange a meeting for tomorrow. I want all the reps there, which was 17 reps and 2 managers. I want to arrange a meeting. This was just as the season was kicking off, and we had about 160 groups in resort, right? Now, turned up to the meeting, and you'll all understand what I mean by this. Sometimes you get this smirk. It was all around the office. I walked in, and all I could see was this almost laughing, smirky look around the office. They all thought it was funny.
Disgusting.
And I stood there, and it's the first time I'd ever been like this to my staff. I said, the lot of yous, get out of my office now, the lot of yous. You're gone, the lot of you. And they were like, what? I said, all of you, gone. And that weekend, we survived with 4 staff, or 5 staff, I think. It was me, Jade, Anne-Marie, and I think a couple of others. I sacked 17 reps and 2 staff on the same day. And after that, we kind of
clicked.
Yeah, and then she was moved to the office, and then I would go out and do my meetings and stuff, and every now and again I'd get a little sneaky WhatsApp message, you know, Frank, are you coming back to the office today? And then it started to twig. And then I got back, and then one day I was sitting there, she was sitting opposite me because her desk was in front of my desk, and she turned around, she was looking at me, and we were talking about something, and I said to her, do you know something? The shittiest chat-up line in the world. I said to her, do you know what, babe? She went, what? I said, you make me nervous. I was shaking. And I swear to God, that's when I knew. I can actually feel my eyes a little bit now. I knew. I said to her, you make me really nervous, babe. I've never had anyone sit in front of me and make me nervous. And then we talked a little bit, and then I had that first kiss. And I've been with her ever since.
Really?
And I love her so dearly.
Love at first sight.
Yeah, 100%, mate. I just knew. I knew she was for me, you know. Believe it or not, 10 years later, no domestics, no arguing. You ask anybody, you'll never hear anyone say they've seen me and Jade have a tiff. Or what do you call it, a tiff? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Never. We're just so alike. And it's also because she knows I'm always right.
Wedding coming soon, guys.
Yeah. Edit that little bit out, though, because you can't see that because she got mad. I'm only joking. No, but it is that simple, really. Long-winded answer, but it's just the truth. That's how we met.
On your question, what would you tell people wanting to be successful?
What would I say to people? Right, okay. In my opinion, the secrets to success are this. Don't chase the money, chase the fun, right? Meaning, if you're looking for jobs, I understand because you're wanting a job means money, right? But what I would suggest is to people is try and find something you enjoy doing. Don't think about the money. Even if it's free, don't think about the money. If it's helping people, then help people. But whatever it is, find something you enjoy, and then once you find that thing that you enjoy, then look at how you can make money out of that, not how to make money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So instead of going out there looking for that high-paid job, you might hate it. And you know what? If you've got the job, your life is shit. But if you find something that you really enjoy doing, and it doesn't pay very well or whatever, it doesn't matter because you're going to have a better standard of life, a happier life, and while you're doing it, you're constantly thinking, how can I do this for myself? How can I better myself? And you know what? You're going to be the most successful person on the planet because it doesn't matter if you end up with more money than the next guy, you're going to be happier. And to me, that's success.
Definitely.
Well, let me put it like this. You often hear me say, I'm rich as fuck, right? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm worth millions? Yep, I am. It is what it is. And I don't apologise. But it's not about that. Rich as fuck is a state of mind. It's being happy because you could be worth 10 million
but
and you could be stressed out.
Happy, it's pointless.
Well,
really.
well, that's not rich, is it?
No.
You're rich financially, but in life, not very good.
Is key,
You might have
guys.
10k, you might have 500 quid in the bank. But if you're in a good place in your life, do you know what, mate? You're the rich one. You're the successful one because you're happy.
Exactly.
So that's it. You know?
Perfect words.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, check Frank out. Check him out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and check Jade out as well. The most beautiful woman in Benidorm. Absolutely amazing people, guys. Nicest people in Benidorm. Come to the bars if you want an extreme, fun Benidorm party. See Benidorm for what it truly is. Check them out, guys.
Do give us a follow, Frank the Stag Man, and also my other TikTok is Frank the Stag Man Official. The difference between the two is the first one, which is the big one. I still do most of my lives off of that one, but that TikTok is really more about sort of Benidorm, our journey here, whereas Frank Man is.
Can't nothing. Yeah, there we are.
Right. So the first one is more about Benidorm, my journey here. It's my first ever TikTok account, really.
Wow.
My newest TikTok account is slightly different because that's more about our adventures outside of Benidorm as well. You won't see the same videos on both. Like Magaluf is full of Magaluf ones on the other one, whereas, you know. But anyway, Jade Benidorm, of course, is. Maybe the battery's going.
I don't know.
Is it working now?
Yeah, we're on.
The other one is Jade Benidorm, but no advertisement. These guys, so delighted that you've come down to see us, and rather than talk about the bars and all that, I just want to say thank you to these guys, all right? Because I'm so proud of you. You're still going, you're still smashing it, mate.
Thanks. Well,
Keep them hating, mate. Keep them hating because it shows you're doing something right.
as always, guys, the truest saying in the world, it's another day in the office, it's another day in paradise. Adios, guys.